cheap guitars and cigarettes. Diner food tastes just like my mother's. $100 to play another set. And a case of beer to take home after hours.
You can take a line from one of mine and make it rhyme. We'll keep the fire from burning out.
A room full of talking.
In 2018, Mike and the Moonpies released Steak Night at the Prairie Rose with Adam Odor in the producer's chair. This band prides themselves on their honest approach to country music. And these days, that feels kind of retro and nostalgic. We dig it. Here's our conversation with frontman Mike Harmeier at Yellow Dog Studios, where they made the record.
I don't care if country music's dead. I just live a life of breaking even. She's making it all up inside her head. But the one I wrote, G keeps her from leaving.
I had a song kind of written called Country Music's Dead, and I really wanted to work with Bauman, John Bauman, and do a duet together. We wanted to do a kind of Willie Whalen thing. We had talked about it for a while. And it was in between us coming off of our live record and wanting to go into working on Steak Night at the Prairie Rose. We all wrote it here. Me and Adam and Bauman wrote it here at Yellow Dog all together and recorded it like a week later. And I'm really, really happy with the way it came out.
Down to Steak Night at the Prairie Rose, a cover band from 10 to close, and my old man sitting right there next to me.
The title track, Steak Night at the Prairie Rose, is really the only song that kind of ties back to the previous record, Mockingbird. It kind of talks about my growing up and my dad again, and it's about my very first gig. When I was 14 or 15 years old at a bar doing steak night. And my bit is that my dad got me that gig because I had a learner's permit and I could drive him home on Wednesday nights. Well, right when I got to the WinStar to record the live record, that was the first day that I had ever met Adam. And we ended up spending 3 days together cutting that live record and it was like we were old friends. I wanted to do my studio record, the Steak Night record, to be a very live sounding record, but in studio. And the way that Adam handled those mixes and that recording process was a dead ringer for what I wanted to do with Steak Night at the Prairie Rose. We recorded the record over 5 days here at the Yellow Dog in Wimberley. It was probably the most comfortable 5 days in the studio we've ever had. There's a bunkhouse outside. We all just stayed here for 5 days every night, so we record all day, drink beer, get up in the morning and do it all over again. So Road Crew's the first song on the record, and from the moment we cut it, we knew the intro has got this paycheck thing happening to it, this really working man blues type deal, so it's the only way to open the record. And you know, we kind of learned how to play it as we went through. We only cut it 3 or 4 times, so we got the steel has a big ride solo, and then the organ has a big ride on it, so it kind of sets up the scene for the whole rest of the album.
I met him out on Highway 9 when he gave me a lift. He's a rambler, a gambler, he just quit drinking and he's on the road crew tonight.
Beaches of Biloxi. It's a song that I wrote actually in a casino about losing all my money, you know, which happens every time I'm in the casino. I knew it was gonna be the single when we first cut it. And we also shot a video for that song. It stars my steel player as the leading role. It's just an over-the-top gambling video.
But I lost it all in Mississippi. Bed way down in that Gulf Coast sand. The beaches of Biloxi got the best of me again. On that damn river, both the dealers always win.
Since this record is really about the band, most of the songs are kind of about experiences we've had on the road, and none more than the very last song, We're Gone. It's kind of about if you don't like us or whatever, or whatever happens on the road, if we have a bad night in the morning, we're gonna be out of here and doing it somewhere else, you know, in a different town.
And when the bottle's finally empty and not much else could go wrong, well, the good news is we're gone.
So this record has had the most national press of any album that we've ever put out. So it's really opened up a whole big touring schedule for us to be a national touring band now. We've done more national touring this year than ever before. We're going international, we're going to Europe and later on in the year. But this record has really opened up those doors, so the next one is hopefully going to take it even bigger than that.
He's a